So hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Captain of Industry. Our boat is actually on the move because I found we do have a limestone quarry, and I actually at long last realized I had this set like this for ages, so I shouldn't have done that even though it was on pause. It was costing me at least workers, if not Unity. So I'm getting the battleship on the move, because we do have a limestone quarry, so we could well sort that out instead of resorting to this. I think that would produce enough limestone, because I don't think we're using as much limestone as we are coal. However, here we have a bit of a problem. I really need to get rid of this because it's just not producing enough crushed slag, which we're gonna need, because now I've upgraded. The problem is we're just missing enough crushed slag to make this happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in one of the larger crushers here, which in its own right is a little bit concerning, because all these large crushers I'm installing do use quite a bit of power, and it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze to fit it in. That's actually probably going to cut my trucks off, which is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is going to need a little bit more rearranging than I initially planned. Let's get rid of all of that then. Move the crusher down here. And we'll see if I can put the storage right up against there. Let's see if I put it here. Come on, pick those bits up. Thank you. Right, you go there. And then if I build the crusher, which was here somewhere, there it is. Right, that one is better. Trucks will be able to get through that gap, I think. Now, many people have been saying 3 is the gap size, so let's just have a look. I mean, no, but I think that is, if you put like the grid on, that's 1, 2, 3, that should be enough. I think that's how it works. I hope it is. Right, our ship's in battle, so hopefully this will be battle working out in our favor. There you go. That's you know what? I'm gonna cancel that one. I'm gonna say, for you, get up a level as fast as you can. Yeah, like that, and get across to there. How's that? Okay, then we're gonna quick deliver pretty much all of this. There we go. And then hopefully, if we put in here crushed slag, which is what we want, we can go check the ship in battle. The ship has won a stunning victory. Excellent, and we can start repairs, because I think that's something we're going to want to do. This will all get built, and then we should have crushed slag aplenty coming through the concrete. And what is taking so long here? Is this... No, it is filling up fast enough. It's not particularly fast, but it is filling up fast enough. Yeah, we can bring the speed up a little bit now. It just seems to be particularly slow, that's all. Yeah, it seems to be slow producing. I mean, we have got quite a few in here. And now we have the crushed slag going through at speed, which is good, because that's gonna speed this whole process up and have a whole bunch more bricks coming out. So the one thing we might have to look at is upgrading that one as well, just to make sure that's running through fast enough. I mean, this one is picking up extra anyway. So that one is a keep full. Okay. Good news all in all. Our sand processing over here should actually be starting to work, apart from the fact that it's not doing the right job. So that's fine. Yeah, 1.2 megawatts. We are going to be starting to top out very soon, which is going to give us a whole new world of problems, because I'm going to have to start looking at a new power suite at that point. You know what we need to start looking at is really start looking at getting these microchips underway, because several people have asked, do I realize what I need to do to get this going? Yes, I do. I do realize this is banked behind actual manufacture of chips. So I need to be doing this. I need to actually be manufacturing some chips. So, for one, I need to be making some polysilicon, which molten silicon, fine, 6 polysilicon. The arc furnace can make molten silicon, and this one takes 12 but uses hydrogen as well and produces 12 polysilicon. So again, it's going to be a very similar setup to a lot of these. Alright, let's I want to get this dumping on the go, you see over here as well. Because I want to get this area filled out so I can make more copper. Because the other thing I'm very worried about, aside from the fact we've got like oodles of steel, which is nice, but I want to be using some of that steel to make some of the higher end, where is it, higher end stuff here you can do. It's not this one, it's, I think it's these. If you have the right machinery or whatever. Is it this type, or does it need to be the level 2? I can't remember here. One of these, I think, can take steel plates and turn them in to mechanical parts. Here it is, steel plates, mechanical parts. So I need to be running a bunch of those, and then run those into these. But that's going to be, I mean, this one is going to almost certainly going to have to do like full electronics here. So let's see if I can get that banked up first. So I need a full set of, I think, electronics here. So let's look at, oh god, I've forgotten it all. Give me a minute. Okay, so I think I've basically got it sussed. I've been doing some maths as well. We're going to make this one, this is going to need to be rubber. We're going to have a large rubber storage here for this. And we're going to need to get this conveyor going on, and yeah, you're going down through here, and then this will ultimately end up going into every single one of these, which will give ourselves a bit of space for. Let's go down along here and into there. I'm going to do it that way. There we go. And I know I'm using level 2. I don't actually need to use level 2 for everything here, but it seems fairly sensible. Now here, the level 2 is gonna take pretty much all our copper down this way, which is gonna go through this part of the bridge. Probably gonna take more copper later on, and maybe even a second row, potentially. And is that going to go happily over here? Think so. Should do. And then if we turn R off, we should be able to do it like that. And then put R back on again and drop it in, like so. There we go. And then we can do the same here. I believe that should be able to link in. That should be able to link in. That should be able to link in. And that one should be able to link in. And that will be our copper supply. And that will, those 5 will actually use more copper than this entire foundry here can supply. And this is why we'll be looking at building an additional foundry and bringing an additional line of copper down, because that will have to start looking at, we're going to have to bring some glass out through eventually, and that's going to start looking at building some circuit boards. But I think for step 1 here, we'll need to get this running, not delete it, build it, please, game, there we go, and that will get the electronics running. Now those electronics will then get stored into a large storage. Where we take them from there, I'm not yet sure. So again, we will large level 2 conveyor. That I actually want the other way round, so what I'm gonna do is cut that and flip it around and paste it. And you're going to go all the way up there and then round into there. And I think, I don't know, how much does a level 2 belt takes? 200. So technically this should produce, so each one's only producing 24. So that should be 100 and something. 120. So it should be fine. So that should be fine on numbers, and that should have plenty of electronics then available. As all of these should have like imports and exports off. I didn't do that, but they should have. There we go, and we'll switch those off because this one should bring the rubber, and the rubber should come through that way. That'll be fine and dandy. And that gets all of that running. This can then bring that through. So one of the other things I'll need to bring round here is going to be steel, and we'll bring through, I might even bring the steel round this way yet. So for example, we'll make sure we leave space, but we'll thread the steel around here, and we'll actually put another bridge over there because I want to make it so that things can go, so the trucks can go up the middle here to feed some of the storage things I'm going to put along the way. So I want the trucks to be able to feed those. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And then the steel is going to have to come through here. And then what we'll probably be able to do is build some more, maybe T3s or whatever, or things to actually get to build some mechanical parts. But yes, here we are building in a bunch of electronics. But those mechanical parts will allow us to start building some extra maintenance up here, which will go a long way. I'm going to drop that back a second and see if I actually, for example, let's copy myself one of these with a little bit of space here to bring something, bring some bits through if I need to, and we're going to change this up to be mechanical parts. So what are we going to want? Another, how much mechanical parts do we actually need, do I reckon? Alright, so if we're doing a few of these, we're using 24 a time. See, I'm going to make another 5 here. That's probably overkill. But the plan is that, you know, we'll have more than we need, which seems wise at the moment. That was awful. Do you want to go in there, please? Yeah. And we'll copy you, and you can go there. Or do we just want 4? As 4 will fit nicely. No, I'm going to go 5. Can't help myself. Going to go 5. So the steel is going to come through. At least at the moment, that one is nice and simple because it really doesn't need anything other than steel. So we'll put that in. And something isn't connected there. So let's just get rid of that and redo that. There we go. And then there we go. That will all be unpaused. This will all be provided. Now, One of the things we are going to have to look at is probably switching things around over here, and I'll probably end up getting rid of a bunch of this maintenance from over here, and then maybe even switching one of these lot over to steel, because what I need to do is up my level 3 construction component production, which is not really happening at the moment. I mean, this is going significantly faster, which is all good. But at the moment, this is being hampered basically by raw production rate of this, because this one's got Unity, which is doubling its speed. So I could just take this off for the minute, but I think we'll end up having to do something over here and change up how we're doing stuff to make more construction components down in this area and worry about the more high-tech end of things up here. So this is getting turned off from here. There we go, and the steel will start coming through, and then I'm going to make another storage. Here with plenty of room to get it out. And that will all be piped up as well. Go, and you into there, you there, you there, and you there. Now we'll do that. Can we have that one quickly and this one quickly so that it really doesn't upset all the trucks? What's your issue? Yeah, it's because this isn't there. That should disappear. Settlement is full of trash. Ooh. Okay. So that's working. That is not working. Okay, why aren't we dumping enough waste here? Let me get this finished so I can actually set this one going now as another dumping area, because apparently we have an issue with dumping zones. There you go. Alright. Can you please dump waste, rock, you can dump slag if you like. I'll just leave it at those for now. Hopefully the trucks will, yeah, because we're short on workers because of things, but hopefully that will get the trucks exporting from here on a relatively high priority. I don't suppose I have another waste plant. I do, so we'll give you relatively high priority as well. Yeah, because we have serious sickness going on because of that. Yeah. Infection and settlement full of waste. So hopefully that will start emptying that out pretty quick. And we need to have a look over here at what these are doing as well. Where are you? You're here. So your area now needs to go over to here. and your dumping zone needs to be expanded. To like, you know, if you go out as far as there, which I know is pretty deep, if you go out that far, and then we can go this way by a bit, that way, and we can go out this way, bring it over like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just get rid of that bit there. Then there can be some dumping there as well. Because this one is dumping waste slag and all that jazz. So that should be able to let that move. Not enough workers, yep, I know. But at least the settlement is probably feeling a little happier. Not quite sure what's going on with food right now, because normally there's loads of food. Never enough vegetables, huh? Never enough potatoes at the moment either. What's going on? It's unusual. We'll give it a bit of time, because we normally have plenty. We have plenty of bread and corn here. Right, so the waste is dropping down. We have plenty of eggs. Got corn. We got vegetables there. But yeah, things should start improving. I know we've not got enough workers at the moment, which is sad times. But I'm not going to start the beacon again. Let's, yay, we discovered that. Yay, that's good. We should have enough parts to start loading the ship for that. I'd like to start loading a ship for the damaged cargo ship as well, because that could all come in handy. As for this one, you are still, yeah, you're still mining out. And then we're going to mine down another level here. But it's pretty ropey what's left. What's this? This is just stuck with trees. Okay. So that's now, like, cleared, yeah? So this is going to be our test bed. So what I want to do is here, I want to build another mining tower. So we'll copy this one to this one. What's wrong with this one at the moment? It's not happy. Yeah, okay, because it has no area to be mined. That's fine, because you're going to stop mining anyway. And you are gonna stop mining too. And your area is gonna become this area. And this area is fine. No, this area is gonna have to go back to being over here. That's fine. And here we're gonna get rid of some of this just to clear up this area. Make it a bit more visually less brain hurting. Right, and here, yeah, can we get rid of that? And then what I want to do is designate this at level 6 to be filled up. But what we're going to dump here is not dirt. we're going to dump limestone here. And this is gonna work wonderfully. Maybe. Okay. So, well, we have a shipyard full of stuff. Are we ready to deliver the cargo? So that might help. The shipyard is overloaded with cargo. Iron ore, vehicle parts? Holy crap. We have a few vehicle parts. Okay. So, stupid question. What's missing from the supply chain here? Is this... No... How? How did that become no recipe? Did I accidentally knock the recipe off it? Fine. Okay. Yeah, because what we need to do as well is... Wow, that has filled up fast. Okay, so the rubber's coming in over here. The workers are here. We've got a bunch of mechanical parts right here. So at least for starters, we're going to put down some more. Where is it? Is it maintenance? Maintenance depot. Basic. New one. Okay. So we're going to put down some maintenance depots here. And have these piped up with some goodies. So my plan is to at least put down 4. Alright, let's have a look at how these are laid out. Okay. Let's cut that one and lay it out a bit better. There we go, and we'll copy that. And we'll have 4. But what we'll do is we'll leave room for an extra one. But you're going to be paused at the moment. And I mean, already there's a good chance that's complete overkill. But I like overkill in these situations. It's a good thing. Or it is, in my opinion. So that's going to go down there. This one is going to go around here and up a level, if you don't mind. Thank you. And around, and we'll take the linkage off, and we're going to run it all the way down here, and then we'll put it back on, and you can come in there. Lovely. Perfect. So that's how I want that to be. So this one into there, this one into there. What I should have done is this lower level first, just to make life easier, because this is not making life easier currently. Right, that one's going to have to be a bit squiggly, just because it seems to want to be that way. But then this one into there, this one into there, this one into there, and this one into there. And now we're going to unpause all of that, apart from this one, which we're going to pause, and we'll keep that for later. And once that's unpaused, hopefully, in fact, we've got 68 workers is going to be alright. So this, I'm going to turn this off and get those workers out of there for the minute, because I don't need those workers in there. This one, I'm going to deliver the cargo, because we already have the stuff. So that gets me another boat available. But my idea is now, is that here, I mean, this takes these bits to make, but here and here, I'm basically gonna knock them down. And we're just gonna get rid of them. I mean, obviously that's gonna chew out the maintenance here. But yes, so this is gonna go, and this will go, and that will go, and then all the way along there will go, and for now that will go, and that will actually, oh, there I was saying that should actually help workers, but it's not going to help workers. Fuel tank upgrade unlocked. Okay, start the research. We might as well have something to research. Oh. Maybe not. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, so all of those bits are gone, and that's actually gonna start hitting the maintenance hard in a minute, because we'll start to run out of material on these, but we should end up getting rid of them. I'm kind of shocked we've got such a sudden lack of workers, because I thought I just sorted that out. I'm not sure if they went onto the cargo boat or where they went. I mean, not enough workers times 9. That's fine. I'm going to shift these up in priority to be like level 3, because they're going to be level 3 on workers. Aha, look. These don't have any recipes at the moment, so you need to put the recipe in. And what we will need to do is also just have somewhere to store the recycling. So we're just going to put down here. Oh, why am I so clumsy with that? Always forever using the wrong bloody tool for the job. Right. Yeah, so we're going to U-shape conveyor here, just down here, along and in. But we'll get each of these conveyored in. And we'll get this one conveyored in as well, because why not? And get that done, and that done, and that done. And these should now I mean, this one's got loads. And to some extent, this will massively alleviate all the stuff we did over here with needing a whole bunch more copper. So yeah, I can see in a minute that's going to need to just go. And I do want to take all of this down and actually, for example, this one, completely just get rid of it. Now, doing it right now might be a bit dangerous, because I am going to put on here, this needs to be kept full slightly. Same for this one, because then at least the spare bits may go into there. And at the moment these have some maintenance available, but we should end up with some workers soon, hopefully, because I'm going to need to keep those running. At the moment there's maintenance here. I'm going to leave these here just to sort of help out for a little while. But I mean, well, one of these could go. Like that one could actually go. And then we can get rid of that bit as well. And that bit as well. And yeah, that will leave. This should again start to relieve workers, which we don't have enough of. Okay, while I've been looking at that, I've been noticing some other bits around the other side that need a bit of work too, over near the naphtha area. So we're just going to go over and have a look at that situation. Hopefully this is going to sort itself out without running into too much issue here. So that's because otherwise we're going to have a problem. I might have to just put a couple of these on priority 3 to keep the work going. Why does this say, oh, why does that one say it's got mechanical parts but they're not going out? You would think that would be going out, would you not? Is that just because no one's working there? You know, get those going just so something's happening over here, and then hopefully the worker situation, we're just going to have to do that to keep the worker situation balancing itself out. Now these pipes are relatively full going over to here, and all this gas system over here seems to be fairly full. I mean, these aren't loading up on gas, but I feel like we are heading in that direction. So what I'm planning to do here is just take a chunk of this out, remove it. Yeah, if you don't mind, quick remove, thank you. And what we're going to do is stick a pipe balancer in here. Probably there is fine. And I'm going to connect that one in, connect that one up to there, like so, and we'll quick deliver, and quick deliver, and that's going to be your priority output. But then we're also going to take this pipe and pull it around and ask it to come over here Ooh, nope, don't like that. Yeah, up at that level. And then you're going to come around here and you're just going to join in there. That is going to do the job. So that when I open this up, because what I've done is I've taken the boost off here and here, but the naphtha is still remaining. Actually, that is that light oil? That's light oil, but the naphtha is remaining very full still. I mean, the light oil has dropped just a little, but the naphtha is remaining very, very full. So we're going to have to get that fixed. I mean, sour water wise, we actually need more sour water processing because we're chucking quite a bit of sour water now. And yeah, we need a whole bunch more sour water processing. But quite where I'm going to tuck that in, I haven't quite figured out yet, because I'm not sure I can squeeze it in here somewhere. I might have to put it like over here and have some separate steam piped over to it or something. I wonder if I could squeeze it in here. I am noticing there's very little crude oil again. We should have quite a bit of crude oil. We are getting through the heavy oil slowly. But yeah, this should help bolster the supply here. And as that prioritizes, it should use less coal. And this system should be fine. So steam wise, he says we should be demanding less of the steam over here as we brought steam in over there. So we should, in theory, be able to get rid of some extra sour water, which would stop us dumping so much, which is quite a heavy pollution issue. So I mean, the issue is quite how I'm going to tie all this up if I do squeeze it into this gap, because it's going to be very tight. Yes. Because yeah, that is going to be tight as tight can be. So I think it's probably going to end up going over here. I need to leave a gap over here for that sulfur to go in. So I'm probably going to have to do is put it there. And let's flip one round here. Do it that way. And then copy another one and flip it round that way. I mean, it's going to be a bit horrid, I think, to be quite honest. But I think it's also going to be the best I can do in the current situation. So get a U-shaped conveyor. That's going to go down here. And it's going to go round this side, around here and into there. And that'll be fine. And that one will plug up the same. Then piping wise, got fresh water is going to come out, and that's going to have to go somewhere into this system. Probably plug it in over here. So we can put the fresh water into here, and if we run it down here, and then what we'll do is we'll run it weirdly through that gap and then up over here, because I'm sure that's going to be fine. Now, how much fresh water do these put out? 21. So that's pipe's actually not going to be enough. So I have to quick deliver that and upgrade that a second. Then I'll upgrade that. And then I can just put a standard pipe here to here. And here into there. That'll be fine. Now, on the nitrogen side, I'm gonna have to go up, I think, like that, and I'm gonna bring that down over here as well. Actually, I'm going to bring it down to here, and then I'm going to bring it down again at this level. It's going to go along the front here, around here, and into there. Now, I don't actually remember how much ammonia is it, or whatever. It's going to produce 9, so that's fine. That's not going to be a problem. And I can see I missed a U-shaped conveyor right there. So let's get that in. And then we're going to need sour water and steam. Steam is going to be slightly harder to come by. Because don't really have a lot of steam on around this area. I don't really want to start burning coal here to do it. What I'd like to do is take off. How much steam are we talking? I don't think it's very much. I think it's only like 3, yeah. So I'd like to take off some steam over here and then go up to absolute maximum height and pull it across. And all the way across through here, like that. And then it's going to come down here, along this way, down into there, and down into there. And we'll put another one into there, another one into there. Then we're going to do something fairly similar, connecting into the sour water, which we need 36. So that's going to have to be a level 2 pipe. But I'm actually going to go, right, we're going to take it off this line right here. And you are going to go 1 level up. So I can bring it in over here. And you're going to let me take it all the way along here. Because of course you are. Round and down and in. And from here it's also going to go down and in. And from there it's going to go down and in as well, although it's going to look a little bit squiggly. That's fine. But that should now be those functional. So I am going to unpause all of that and get that to engage. The one thing we might have to do here is upgrade this sour line, which I'm going to do, because I think by the time that's all of these are pulling off that line, it's going to be, yeah, there's already 3 pulling off that line. I don't want those others or it's going to overfill. But that should help that situation and have this situation working and stop us dumping as much sour water, which at the moment our water pollution is up to 6, so we should be able to drop that down a bit by stopping that. And then maybe we'll be able to do something about the air pollution, but that will have to be next time, because I'm going to have to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.